everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today for Baby and Me Yoga. I'm Heather, and this is my special guest, Lucas. And we're going to show you some yoga poses and songs that you can do for an older baby. So maybe a baby about 6 months and older, even up to about 18 months. So not that the younger babies wouldn't like these things too, but it's just a little bit more active, quicker movements, and more upright positions. So the first thing we're going to do before we get started is just sit up nice and tall take a few moments for ourselves to connect to our bodies and our breath. Just tuning in. And you can close your eyes if you can. And just starting to bring all your focus inward onto yourself and helping to slow your breath down. So we'll just take a few slower, deeper breaths in and out. And it's always nice sometimes to promote the long exhalation. You can breathe out through your mouth, making a whispered ah sound. The longer your exhalation, the more relaxation for your body and your mind. I'll just take one more breath like that. Good. And this time, just a few gentle neck rolls for the parent. There can be a lot of tension and strain on the upper body, and babies get heavier, so still needing to probably carry them around, of course, but yes, you might find that your shoulders will just roll the shoulders out a few more times. Might find they get a little more stiff and achy, so it's good every day just to do a few gentle stretches, a little bit of movement there to loosen things up and to help release the tension in your body. This time, if you'd like, as you breathe in, reach your arms up. Just take a nice big stretch here as you exhale. Keep your arms over your head, lengthening through your upper body, opening your back, your shoulders, your ribs, and then next time you breathe out, just release your arms back down. Good. All right, so I think we're ready to do a few things for your baby. So again, like I've said in the other videos, if your baby's not actually with you at this time, and you just want to watch and get some ideas for things that you can do with them, feel free. You can just watch for the next, or maybe your baby, it's a really great time for you to do yoga together, watching the video too. So the first thing we'll do is the heartwarm touch. So this is when we warm up our hands. And it's nice, lots of parents have more than one child, so you can get your toddler, your preschooler, or your grade schooler involved in this too. They might have a doll, or they might help you with some of the postures that we're going to do. So we're just going to, as we do this, we're smiling. We can feel that our hearts is beginning to glow, and we're just sending out the love from our heart onto your baby's body. It feels really nice. You can even do that for yourself. Yeah, so it's a slow, gentle caress, massage down their body. You can stop and rub the soles of their feet a few times. That feels really nice, of course. And we'll do that one or two more times, just a nice, slow, gentle touch, connecting to them. At this time, you can do the name singing. So you're singing their name, helps them with their vocabulary, their growing vocabulary, helps them learn those first sounds. So it's like this. Should we say monkey. Yeah, in your sweetest voice, monkey. And monkey. Good job. All right, so we're gonna bring your baby up for a scoop and a hug. It's always nice to take a moment for as many hugs as you can get, right?
Or hug yourself.
Or hug yourself. And yeah, heart to heart, feeling that. Now with an older baby, a lot of the things, they don't want to lie down anymore. They've lied down enough. So when it's yoga time for them, more sitting postures, that kind of thing, upright. They might want to face out. And this is a really nice one. We'll sit up nice and tall. Your baby is on your lap. Or you can also do this with a lying down baby too. So we bring our hands to our hearts. We go, I love you. That's right. Give yourself a little hug and a wiggle at the end. I love you. I love you. Nice. All right. The next one is called the baby planet pose. This is one that when they more and more they'll start to become a little more independent with their yoga practice, and they'll start to want to do it themselves. So this is one they can do when they get a little bit older too, all by themselves. So we're going to go North Pole, South Pole, East Coast, West. Inside, outside, and say your baby's name is the best.
Lucas is the best.
Awesome. Let's try that again. North Pole, South Pole, East Coast, West. Inside, outside,
Lucas is the best. Wait,
I'm
just supposed to say monkey.
Sure. Let's try that one more time. So we're just lightly touching the top of the head and then the bottoms of the feet. North Pole, South Pole, East Coast, West. Inside, outside.
I am the best.
Good job. Awesome. So for the next one, this is a fun little song, taking the hokey pokey, and it's called the Yogi Yogi. So we're going to bring one arm in, and then one arm out, and then we're going to circle it about, and then we're going to do the Yogi Yogi, and then we're going to do a little twist from side to side. So just a real nice gentle twist. And we'll turn ourselves around, and then clap hands for the end. Okay? Let's try that. You put your right hand in, you take your right hand out. You put your right hand in, and you circle it about. Good. You do the yogi yogi, and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Let's do the other side. You put your left arm in, you take your left arm out. You put your left arm in, and you circle it about. You do the yogi yogi, and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Good job. You could also do that with legs if they're standing up. You can help them put their legs in and out if they're a bit older. And we can put our whole body in too, right?
Yeah.
Good. This is another really fun one that I remember fondly doing with all my babies, and they always enjoyed it. It's always, sometimes you could even have more than one kiddo on your lap. And we're just going to stretch our legs out for the hop along yogi. You can also replace yogi with your child's name. But it goes like this. We're gonna lightly bounce the legs up and down a few times, okay? So it goes hop along yogi, hop along yogi, hop along yogi, real, real slow. And then hop along yogi, hop along yogi, hop along yogi, real, real fast. A little bit faster. Hop along yogi, hop along yogi, hop along yogi. Here we go.
But without wasn't here's a hole in the
Oh, that's smooth road. That's a different
Oh, that one.
one. Should we do that one too?
Yeah.
Let's do hop along one more time for everybody. We go hop along yogi, hop along yogi, hop along yogi, real, real slow. Hop along yogi, hop along yogi, hop along yogi, real, real fast. Hop along yogi, hop along yogi, hop along yogi, here we go. Awesome. So that's a fun one to do. You can try at home anytime. All right. Another one while we're sitting here is we can take our arms up. Let's just take one arm up and go up, 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 and away. And it's the half moon stretch. A gentle side stretch. That's it. And then you can try the other side. Up, 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 and away. Half moon. Always making sure your baby enjoys whatever we're doing. If they're not, never ever forcing their movements. It should be happy time, a really fun time, and they're not always into everything that we want to do. So whatever feels good. Let's do that one more time. Up, 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 and away. Half moon. Good. And then up, 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 and away. Half moon. Good job. All right, so I think we're going to do a little bit more yoga for the adults out there. So if you want to position your baby beside you with a toy, we can just do that. We can put them, they can stay close to you. So let's come on to our hands and knees. Okay, let's come on to our hands and knees. And we're just going to start. This is, again, the cat-cow is an amazing pose to help warm up your whole body. Even before we start doing cat-cow, you can just roll your hips a little bit, circling motion here. And then going in the other direction a few times. You're starting to stretch your hips, your lower back, but also your whole back, your shoulders, your arms. And you're just waking up your body. Maybe it's morning time. And we're going to start to do the cat-cow. So as you exhale, you arch your spine. And as you inhale, you look forward. And just do that a few more times. Exhaling. And inhaling, rolling through your spine. Good. And doing this with your breath, slowly moving.
Try to take a whale leg.
Yeah, you want to stretch. We can do one leg back for the balancing table. Good. That's a good one. You can even try to do the opposite arm out in front for strengthening. We can try the other side, bringing the other leg back. Balance in your hips.
One leg and one foot on the opposite side.
Good. Good. Oh. Good. And then you can come back to tabletop again, just a little bit of movement for your hips. Stretching your hips back. You can walk your knees a little farther back. You can walk your knees a little farther back and do the puppy pose. A really nice stretch for your whole upper body.
looks like a mouse.
Yeah. And then we can come down onto the belly just for a moment and do this is the gentle sphinx. My elbows are underneath. And I'm just taking a few moments. Feeling, I don't want to let my whole body just sink into the floor. I'm pushing down with my elbows, my lower arms, and that helps actually engage the core muscles too. To lift, there's a little bit of lift from the belly here.
Since I'm on a walk, I could try to let all my belly and my knees up by my feet.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so.
Oh, it's a bit hard.
All right, so we're going to come slowly off the belly, putting your hands underneath. You can sit back on your feet for a moment if that is something that you can do. Most in the hero's pose, sometimes you need a little bit of something underneath, but that's okay too. We're just going to take both arms up, reaching up, stretching through your arms, and then let one arm come down and reach over to the side for a few breaths. And then release that. Bring both arms up again, inhaling. And then exhaling, we'll take the other arm over to the side. And breathing here, and then slowly release. Okay, rolling the shoulders out again. Rolling out through the head and the neck a few times. Just maybe a half circle from side to side. Good. You can gently turn your head from side to side a few times. And then we'll transition out of this position. You can curl your toes under. And if it's okay for your knees, you can come into a bit of a squat. This also helps. It helps to open the hips and the lower back. It's a really nice position to keep your body really open and flexible through all your joints of your lower body. It's kind of like frog, yeah. And then we'll slowly come up to standing. So just take your time. Like if you have some lower back issues, you might press into your thighs to come up. And you might stay in a bit of a half forward bend, bending and straightening your legs a few times. Maybe rolling out through the knees. Hands just above the knees, rolling them together. And then slowly standing all the way up. Okay. And we're in our mountain pose. Standing up nice and tall. Good. Breathing in, arms reaching up. Breathing out, we're going to come into a forward bend. So let your body hang. You can always bend your knees here a little bit. You can even rest your lower arms on your thighs. And just let go. If you can, let go of your head and your neck. Let your arms hang. And then slowly release and come all the way back up. Nice and gently. And again, rolling that out. The next one we're going to do, I'm going to stand sideways just to show you. We're going to do the warrior one. So I'm going to bring my left foot forward, right foot back. Kind of like a standing lunge position. You're bending that front knee, the back leg stays straight. Good. And you make sure that kneecap is facing the direction of your toes as you bend here. And when you feel like you're in your position that feels just right for you, you can reach your arms up, focusing on one spot for a few breaths. Good. Feeling nice and strong. Open, this time reaching up, straightening your legs and coming over. So we're going to come into the pyramid pose, which we keep our legs straight for this one. And we just let our body come over from the hip joints. And you can rest here. Again, lower arms on your thighs. Yeah. And maybe you can come down to the hands, but really nice way to stretch out your legs here. And then when you're ready, plant your feet down, especially that back foot, lift up again. And then exhale, we'll just turn to the side. Breathing in, coming into the star. And then you can come over into a either half or again full forward bend, this time with your legs wide. And breathing in to come all the way back. And we're going to shift. So now I'm shifting to the side. My right leg is forward. And I'll just take a little bit to get the right position, bending and straightening. And when you feel you have it, you got a good active stretch in that back leg. You can reach your arms up. And focus here, one spot, tuning into your body and your breath. And when you're ready on your next exhalation, coming forward into our what's called the pyramid pose. This time the legs are straight, or as straight as you can get them. And you're just coming over, again, from the hips, making sure you're hinging from that hip, keeping your back pretty straight. Good. One more breath here. On your next inhale, come all the way back up. We'll sweep the arms up. In our wide-legged position, reach the arms down. Let's connect the hands behind for a nice arm, shoulder stretch. Okay, and then you can come forward. Again, maybe halfway, arms reaching up. And then bending your knees, planting your feet, slowly coming back to center. Just releasing that, releasing your shoulders. Okay, stepping your feet in again. And we'll do one more standing pose. We'll do a balancing position. So this is a nice one to try with a partner. We'll do the dancer's pose, okay, Lucas? This one? Okay, so we're gonna bring one leg back. That's it. And one leg, one hand forward to reach for your partner. And a nice stretch for your leg. Take your foot just right behind you.
Okay, now let's try other foot as a hand.
Okay, take a moment. We'll just take a moment before we switch to the other side. Now let's bring the other leg up. Good. Very nice. Okay. Breathing here. For balancing, it's especially important to find one spot to focus on. Keep your gaze steady. Keep your focus steady. And that will help you. Good. Bring your hands together. Good. Since I've got you here, we'll do maybe one more pose. We can even reach for the shoulders, so reach for my shoulders, and then we come forward into a half forward bend. And it's a really nice stretch here. Good. And we'll slowly rise back up. And I think we're ready to come down, so we'll sit on our mat. Okay. Let's just come into cross-legged position here.
Any cross-legged?
Yeah.
Because there's 3 ways. This way?
No. Lucas is very flexible.
This way?
Yeah.
Or?
While we're here, we'll just do, we can also do the seated cat-cow. Just like we were doing in the table position, you're moving through your spine, you're pulling your belly in, and then opening your chest forward, and you can do this again with your breath. Exhaling, belly in, inhaling, chest open. You can do this on a chair anytime you just need to help release your your back. If there's any stiffness or soreness or pain or tension, you can do that one on a chair. It's really good. It's like a magic pose for adults. And then we'll sit up nice and tall, and we'll come into a nice gentle twist. And breathing here. Again, this is a lovely position to try in the chair. It's really helpful to release so much tension from your back. And then you slowly release. Come back to center for a moment, and we'll do the other side. And again, you're just focusing on your breath. And then slowly releasing back to center. Okay, so I think it's time for lying down and a few things. Do you remember? We might have done this one in a previous video, but if your baby would like a little bit of attention right now, or you want to try this one again anytime, I'm going to lie down. Lucas, you're a little too big to do this with me now, but you used to do this with me a lot. So I'm just going to slowly lie down.
Yeah, I know something I can do.
Okay, and then
If you remember the last video, you saw tiny sparkle and look at here.
yeah. All right, so you can try this with your
They come in a bunch of sizes.
sparkle light, and then this is the super baby pose. So your baby is resting on your lower legs. You can rock a little bit back and forth. You can gently lift your legs up and down a few times. Good. And you can say super baby, super monkey. Good. And then you can lift them up, bring your feet back down. They can sit maybe on your belly facing out if that's comfortable for them. And your feet are pretty close towards your body, hip distance apart. You're going to press your feet down into the mat and your hips start to lift up. And then you slowly roll down again. Down your spine. You can do that with a bit of movement. You're lifting up, pressing down through your feet on the inhale. On the exhale, you're coming down slowly. We'll do that maybe one or two more times. Feels really good again for the back. Helps to strengthen your legs and your hips. Good. And then you can slowly release that one. Again, if you'd like to bring your knees into your chest, you can try that. You can also let your feet come down and rock your legs a few times from side to side. Okay, and then you might be ready for a little bit of relaxation time. It's a hot commodity when you're a parent. So if you have an opportunity to relax for a few moments, I'm going to just sit up and talk you through it. You're lying down, getting really comfortable, giving your body much deserved and needed rest for a few moments. So just make yourself really comfortable lying down.
Oh, did you know that these sparklers, all sparklers, actually have a name? You don't get a name though. They have a name. Leo. You don't get it changed.
All right, so finding a comfortable position and just lying down. And if you can, if you have the opportunity, you know your baby is safe and happy, maybe with someone else, or you can close your eyes for a few moments. Hold on, I'm just going to finish. And then just go through, we're scanning the body, we're feeling all different. We're going to scan through from the feet all the way up and just notice if you can let go just a little bit more. Let your body soften and release. Starting with the feet, softening and releasing the feet. We're oftentimes not aware of the tension that our body is experiencing, and that sometimes all it takes is just asking our body to release and let go, and that can really help make our bodies feel so much better. So coming up through the legs, softening at the knees, at the thighs, the hamstrings, feeling into the back of the hips and just letting the weight of your body sink down a little bit more. Settling there and feeling the inner aspect of your body from the hips through to the belly, softening right through your belly. And feeling the front of your torso, feeling the sides and feeling the back. Let the back sink down again, especially at the hips, and scanning all the way up. Let the backs of the shoulder blades, let them sink down. Let the arms be comfortably heavy. Palms, fingers soften. And then just feeling inside your body again, just let the breath flow nice and slow and gentle. You say to yourself, my breath is breathing me now. I am being breathed by my breath. And as we open and stretch our bodies, there's more space. There's more room for our breath to flow in and out. And that means just more vitality, more energy for ourselves. And then feeling right up through from the heart, opening the heart, softening there, right up through the throat, the neck, soften all the muscles around the neck, the back of the head, sinking down, jaw releasing, teeth apart. Lips can stay together, but the tongue softens, teeth release apart, cheeks soften, eyes soften. And then let yourself feel your whole body here relax. Give yourself this time and say to yourself, there's nothing else I need to do right now. There's nowhere else I need to be. And taking this time to help fill up yourself with good feelings, with peacefulness, feeling that relaxation to balance. And when you're ready, you can start to gently wiggle your fingers and your toes, starting to stretch your arms. Maybe you want to stretch your arms over your head, reaching right through. And reaching out through your feet too. And then one more pose if you'd like. If you'd like to bring the knees to the chest again. Before you roll over, slowly rolling over, taking your time. And coming back up to sitting whenever you're ready. So we want to help to integrate that feeling of peace that we experience in our yoga. We want to try to, bring that into our daily lives, even just for a few moments throughout the day, connecting to what matters the most, letting the mind, not take all the energy from our day by thinking all the things we're supposed to be doing or wanting to be doing, but just letting yourself be here now, experiencing and honoring yourself and your family. So thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.
Namaste.